Hello everyone, welcome to Fridays with Brandon. This is episode number 65 of Fluke Fridays, and hope you guys are doing well. And this is Friday. I'm actually driving home on a Friday afternoon and hadn't had time to make a video this week, so I thought I'd put this one together. Just something that was kind of on my mind, and I might have mentioned it in one of my other videos, I can't remember, but one of the things that Fluke has now implemented, and I think it might just be in the US, I'm not sure if it's other places, but one thing it has implemented now is that you can actually buy training courses from, as far as thermal imaging training, from Fluke. So, and you can buy that through any of your local distributors. And there's several different kind of courses, so I thought I'd highlight this because I've had a lot of customers interested when they're buying cameras, whether they're buying a pretty inexpensive one at $1,000 or they're buying the $10,000 camera. They would like to have their team up and trained and feeling comfortable using these tools and getting the most out of the technology of thermal imaging. So Fluke actually has several different courses. We've got some courses that are online. The most basic course would just be an online course, 2-day course, but it's work at your own pace, so it's on demand, and you kind of just work through it as you get time and can go back and review and whatnot. And that's kind of a cool course if you don't have the ability to block off a day or two for training. Then if you do have the ability to block off, or you need the accountability to actually do the training, there's an online course where it's more like a webinar setting, where you actually have a teacher that's speaking to you. It's not a pre-recorded, so it's not on demand, but a speaker will speak to you and teach through that. And then the other course, there are level 1 certified courses, so you can actually get your level 1 certificate for thermal imaging. I believe we have those both online and in person. So if an in-person, you would go for 4 days and actually meet up with somebody in person at a hotel or whatever, and go through it with a course of several other folks and get certified in thermal imaging. But all these courses will go over applications, both electrical, building envelope, different things. They'll also talk about the technology themselves. What is thermal imaging? What is infrared? Why do you use that, and what are the capabilities and what are the limitations? For instance, making sure that thermal imaging, it doesn't see through walls, right? It measures surface temperature, and a lot of people have they misunderstand what the technology can actually do, but you're only seeing surface temperature, but it's going to talk through that, and why do different surfaces affect the temperature, kind of potholes you could step in, and places to when you understand the technology, you can avoid the potential failures of the technology and use it for the best at your facility. So if doing a course, either online or in person, is something of interest to you, put a comment below and say, oh, that's kind of interesting. And if you want more courses from Fluke, let us know that as well, and kind of give me some feedback on what kind of courses you think that Fluke should supply training in. And then the other thing is, if you're really interested and you want a quote, you can reach out to your local distributor and get a quote from that kind of stuff. On the basis of training, another thing I just will mention, if you want to do like a work through your own course and get a little certificate at the end, there is like a multimeter training on our website, on the Fluke website, as well as, I believe, an insulation tester or Megger training. So if any of those trainings are of interest to you, take advantage of that. Those last two, the thermal or the insulation tester and the multimeter, are both free. You just sign up online, give them your email or whatever. The thermal imaging training is all paid for. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Sorry this wasn't an overly prepared video, but at least it's enough to let you see my face once more. So you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy the fam, and we'll see you next time.